Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now, last week I made a video about how people who have been impacted by the layoffs in software development, especially programmers, how they can transition from a career in software development to cybersecurity. And I got a lot of comments about that, and a lot of people were interested in how about moving to cybersecurity. Why? Because they feel that cybersecurity is a future-proof industry, right? No matter how much AI comes in, cybersecurity and cyber attacks will never go away. And that is absolutely true. But I want to be very clear about one thing. The cybersecurity industry is also changing. It is undergoing a massive shift. And it's going to change very much in the next coming 5 years or even 3 years if AI evolves even more faster. So that's the point of today's video. I really want to show you what and how cybersecurity is changing into so that you can be ready. Do not think that this is something you can just put off and you can just keep on doing your job as it's going. These changes are going to impact everyone in cybersecurity. It's going to impact me, it's going to impact you, it's going to impact the CISOs. Everybody will get impacted. So the whole point of today's video is to show you these trends and how you can be ready and really be successful in the new age which is coming up. If you're new to the channel, my name is Taimur Lal. I'm a senior security consultant with Amazon Web Services. I've been in cybersecurity for over 20 years, and I made this channel to give advice on, AI, cloud security, and help you in your cybersecurity career. So please do like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. So let's get started. So this is what I was talking about, and I've made this like a mind map, because it was I wanted to talk about a lot of things and really show you the flow in all this. So I'm talking about how cybersecurity is changing, right? And how it will change in the coming 3 to 5 years, and what are the factors and how what you can do to get ready for it, right? So let's go step by step. First of all, the cybersecurity is going to change, right? The industry is going to change rapidly in the coming 3 to 5 years. Why is that? Well, we can see the effects right now, right? Currently, a lot of companies are laying off people. Uh, and these impacts are not just being felt by programmers or software development. I talked about this last week, but no, this is going to impact everybody. We talked about programmers, but AI is evolving very fast, right? You can already seeing people who are technical being impacted because the pace at which AI is evolving, it is so quick that anybody who is doing just basic level technical stuff is going to get impacted. So this is the current state, and this is the worst that AI is ever going to be. Okay, I want you to think about that. The current state of AI, that is the least intelligent that AI will ever be. It is only going to get more intelligent and more smarter as we go along. I cannot even imagine what 18 months from now, what we're going to be seeing. If you've seen those videos from Google, right? The audio and video capabilities, can you imagine next 18 months what the jump will be in terms of technology? So this is the current state, right? This is the current state we're talking about. So if we move down a little bit, and this is something which really struck me. I mean, I was looking at this on Twitter, and currently the top AI model, we are now smarter. It's now smarter than 85% of humans. By the end of 2026, it will be smarter than the vast majority of humanity. So that's why, and this is not something people who are, trying to sell AI products. These are the gurus of the industry who have their pulse on where the tech industry is going, and they're studying trends and they're seeing how exponentially the IQ of AI is increasing. So right now it is become more smarter than 85% of humans, and by the end of 2026 it will exceed the vast majority of human beings that are there. And this is not hype. Okay, this is not something somebody trying to sell an AI product is telling you. And if you're familiar with this, this is an email from the CEO of Fiverr. Fiverr, it's the I think the most popular after Upwork, the freelancing website, or it is equal to Upwork, I'm not sure. But anyways, millions and millions of people use Fiverr, right? For giving their IT services, writing any type of freelancing. This is something which came from the CEO, and he posted it publicly on Twitter, on LinkedIn. He was completely clear about this. And simply put, the next paragraph, right? The AI is, he was very clear about that. AI is coming for your job. It's coming for my job. This is a wake up call. It doesn't matter if you are a programmer, designer, data scientist, lawyer, customer support, AI is coming for you. Yeah, this is right. So this is what I want you to focus on. What was once considered easy task will no longer exist. If you think you can just coast along doing basic stuff, basic doing L1 support or doing something like updating a policy, all those things will go away. And what is considered hard will be the new easy, and what was considered impossible will be the new hard. You need to become an exceptional talent at what you do. And I really like what he said. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not talking about a job at Fiverr. I am talking about your ability to stay in your profession in the industry. That's what I'm talking about here. And the same applies to cybersecurity also, right? So that's why this is something which I really resonated with me, which the CEO of Fiverr said. So what are we talking about here as cybersecurity professionals? Simply put, the era of boring cybersecurity work is over, which is what the Fiverr CEO of Fiverr is saying. But simply put, any role, anything which you are doing, like simply responding to alerts, some alert comes in, you just tick it off, okay, it's closed, and that's it, right? Or checklists, or like memorizing patterns, signature tuning, updating firewall rules, control checklists, compliance audits, all of them are being vulnerable to being automated over the next 3 to 5 years. And that might be too far, actually. The way at which agentic AI and model context protocol is evolving, I want you to be very, very clear about this. The era of boring cybersecurity work is about to end. You need to be very, very careful about what you are focusing on if you want to upskill and be successful in the industry. So, what are the key trends over the next 5 years? So let's go step by step. First of all, automation will swallow the baseline, right? Tier one SOC analyst, phishing response, log passing, simple monitoring of dashboards, even basic level of pen testing. And by that I mean simply scanning like servers and IP addresses to get that, doing vulnerability assessments will be handed over to AI. It will happen without any doubt. What once took, like, teams will now take tools. Okay, that is the first thing I want you to be very, very clear about. Like I said, and I think I've written this wrong. It should not be 5 years. It should be 3 years. But what else will happen? Cybersecurity teams will shrink, but expectations will grow. Just like you're seeing startups scaling up to like 30 million annual recurring revenue with just 3 people or 1 people and AI. Modern cybersecurity team is going to evolve into very lean and specialized squads. You don't expect to have massive, massive teams. You're going to have lean teams with an army of AI agents which are empowered by agentic AI, by model context protocol. This is where the future of the industry is going. Agentic AI is going to become even more popular, right? And so agentic tools and specifically model context protocol. If you're not familiar with this, this is basically a protocol which Anthropic is now open sourced. It is becoming the standard of the industry. It allows AI to talk to tools, talk to large language models, talk to resources on the internet or locally, and it's becoming the de facto standard of the industry. How agentic AI talks to each other. It's think of it as a USB port. It allows your AI to talk to millions and millions of other AI systems, and it's going to have a lot of security impact also, which I'll talk about. But simply put, it's going to let anybody build, scale, and launch complex digital products. You can become a one person company. You no longer need to have like a massive team. You can start your own cybersecurity company, right? With just one person and an army of AI agents. This is where the industry is going because of agentic AI. And what's the result of that? The independent cybersecurity specialist is going to thrive. This monopoly that a lot of consulting companies have, like those big, big companies with army of people like CISOs and red teamers and penetration testers, those sort of people, those organization charts are going to flatten, and people are going to be looking more at the contractual model, and people are going to be looking at experts, virtual CISOs who are using AI, large language model red teamers, data protection auditors focusing on the AI security concerns, basically focused on solving targeted problems. Why? Because again, the baseline will get solved by AI. For simple basic stuff, you will not need like your garden vanilla level professionals. So all these things, I want you to understand this. These are the automation is going to swallow the baseline. Cybersecurity teams are going to shrink, but the expectations will grow. Agentic AI is going to become very, very popular because of the model context protocol, and one person companies are going to rise. And within that, the independent cybersecurity specialist is going to thrive. You're going to make lots of money if you know where the industry is going. So, what can you do to get ready? So, that leads me to my next part. And honestly, it's not like rocket science for this new type of world which is coming within the cybersecurity industry as the industry is changing. First of all, you need to become an expert, right? Like I said, boring cybersecurity work is finished. Nobody is gonna succeed in this type of world. Become an expert in one domain which impacts, like a lot of industries like Gen AI misuse, Gen AI attacks, quantum cryptography, agentic AI design. All of these things are going to be very, very popular. AI governance, things like the NIST AI risk management framework. And within that, what do you need to do? Build your profile. like your profile should be like you help SaaS companies secure GenAI features in 30 days without blocking product teams or failing compliance audits. What's your profile? Think of this like this. What do you do? I help XYZ company by doing what? What is your specialty? What is the thing that sets you apart from the other people? I want you to think about this and really focus on this. Make this your guiding principle for the next like 3 to 5 years. Systems, you're going to start to use AI, learn the model context protocol, learn how agentic AI is working, and use it to automate your dull stuff so that you can free up your time to focus on the deep creative stuff. This is regardless whether you're a CISO, whether you're somebody who's starting out in the industry. And lastly, scale. Build up your profile. Now you have the internet, you're watching this video, hopefully learning something. Now write, teach, speak others. Instead of waiting for job titles, the era of job title is going to go away. Nobody, you can in the age of AI, you can earn as much as a high paying CISO simply because of the skills that you have, right? So start to build up your brand. Start writing on LinkedIn, writing on like platforms like YouTube, Medium. All of those things are available, right? And start reaching others with your expertise. Do not wait for like job titles. So this is what I want you to focus on. The four, basically, how to get ready for this new world. One is knowledge. You need to upskill yourself. I have like I think 14 15 courses on Udemy. Check those out, which talk about AI risk management, Gen AI, agentic AI, all of these things. You can check it out. Build your profile. I want you to think about what is your profile. I help companies do what, and what is your unique value which you can give. Start using AI tools, and then using the internet to build up your brand so that people come to you and people are aware of your profile, aware of the skills that you bring. So this is where I was talking about. Let me know if you want access to this Miro board. I just made it to make it easier for me to understand, so I have like a mind flow. I'm happy to share this also with you. So I hope this is not to scare you, but this is just to show you how rapidly the industry is changing and where you can be. And if you focus on this, how successful you can be, whether you are somebody who's just starting out in the industry or somebody who is like, an experienced CISO. The market is going to rapidly change within the next 18 to 24 months. So I hope this was useful to you. Please do like and subscribe to this channel, share this video. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.